Hello and welcome back to another episode of Spellforce 3. We just slew a dragon, a neat little dragon one. And I think we can keep up our, well, equip for the next little quest we have. For, well, slaying a burning corpse of corpsiness. We just want to kite it down here a bit, I guess. Since these not so open fields are not really good for me. Here, have some zombies. Inscrim,
Sure.
no. Stay out of this.
So, what's the plan?
We have to
What's next?
kind of retreat and fight it here from two sides,
Yes.
if possibly.
Huh?
Possible.
Uh-huh.
And she will draw it.
Sounds like a plan.
I say from two sides,
Yes.
you angsty.
Danger up ahead. Huh? We should get moving. No! Not yet!
Yes. What's next?
Yes?
Inscrim, come here.
What do we need?
Huh?
What's next?
Focus area. Focus.
Let it.
Yes.
Okay.
You read my mind.
Huh?
I can't draw it into a position without
alright,
cheesing
why
it
not?
too much, so I'll go for the total confrontation. Also, the fire aura is kind of annoying. Little heal up, please. Defense buff and a hastening. Then some zombies. Also shield him again and do the heal thing while I withdraw a bit for
Whatever's
extinguishing the flames. You know what? Oh, that's the ice shell. Damn it. Talisman of Vitality one time, please.
Just give the word.
That was kinda unnecessary of you. Shield him. Little heal, please. Keep him alive and death buff. Yeah, on that way we might have a good chance for it. If the MP keep up, but just in case we have the other stuff. No,
They will
you
fall.
don't run into it too fast. So thank you, and with that we have it. Way better than the first try. Ooh. Ooh, the Guardian's Grace. Oh, it rebirths. Is it a Phoenix zombie or what?
Is this really necessary?
Still take the loot. For a bit more damage. No D, please. Can't have you use your taunt too much. I need your other ability up.
You'll have to wait.
Yeah, that works well. And this time, stay dead. Stay dead?
Interesting.
Can I skip this for an... Well, let's turn it north.
What do we need? Interesting.
Then face it east.
Interesting. Interesting.
Then turn it west. I have a bad feeling what
Interesting.
may happen now.
So, what's the plan?
Okay, nothing happens at all. Maybe there is some loot here.
Interesting.
No, nothing. Do I have any piece of loot that says something about it? Also, what does this armor do? It looks pretty. Your bleed out time is 10 times as long. And the Vera revives. Ooh. But I kinda prefer the debuff,
Yes.
so I'll...
Yes.
I could give it to her. Yeah, no. No, my healer is not getting this ability. Well, a revive on the healer would be kinda nice and unexpected. But still, I'm not sure if
We
that
should get
really
moving.
would be a good thing on the long run. Also, you get your 5 focus back and Fire Nova,
Yes.
and for you the regeneration thing. Yeah, I guess it's a sequence, so let's start with south. Okay.
Huh?
Well, something happened,
Let's
I
see.
believe. South.
Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Okay, now something happened.
Interesting.
West. Continue.
Interesting.
East. Okay.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's a poison dragon. I
Here we
guess.
go.
Hey, no frost spelly things here, please. We probably had to fight these together, which would have been way more dangerous than the dragon alone. But since it attacked me when I was fighting the flaming corpse, I took out the freedom to fight it one-on-one. Yeah. And they give a good amount of experience, so I'm happy with it. So good follow-up.
Now would you
And
look at
finally the
that?
dragon's loot chest. Sonic's mace. That's something I want. I mean... Oh, he still has a dagger. Well... Your dagger shall be replaced by my Sonic's mace. The weakened thing is nice. Ah, by weakened. So it probably would be good if you combine them like this. So that the dagger applies weakened while the mace, well, deals extra damage against
Just give
weakened.
the word.
What's next?
If I ever get an agility character, I'll also make him a close combatant, I guess, and give him the weakened dagger or something.
That's the way.
But for now,
Blasted armor.
I guess we are through this cave. Maybe.
Let's see.
Amulet of Vitality and Gold. Someone had, yeah. Nah, I don't need that.
Something
Right now I have enough Vitality. So let's go to the nearest teleportation device. Yeah, up here.
You got it.
And open the portal to the exit. On the other hand, we probably can go to the exit. Well, let's just use that
Yes.
cool ancient teleportation device. Also, there's still a lot of iron here in this mine, so they might want to
Yes.
dig for that and not let it be, well, used by zombies and dragons and stuff. Yeah.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage.
So, welcome back to Everlight, and from here out we probably will go to the world map, or specifically to Mullandir, and talk to a few people. I won't continue the main quest, but... oh, well. I will still talk to a few people like the architect and... I think that's it. Maybe the smith if he is if he decided to go here. I wonder if I missed any quest in Everlight. If so, and you know of them, please note me down in the comments. Then I will probably get down and get them up. Wayfarers unlocked. Hello, Rowan.
Tiara's breath. You haven't promised too much to Har. This place is incredible.
Just wait until you see it in action.
Just don't forget, we're here for a purpose.
I won't. I'll go talk to Flynn now. We need to find a good place to set up camp. And, if you want to talk, you know, about the past, then feel free to come by.
In any case, with our new allies, we should be able to go look for the stones. Let's talk at the forge.
Though it might be wise to look for more support first. We don't know what to expect there.
Yep. So... oh, here's the architect.
Well, well, Corporal. You didn't exaggerate. This place is beautiful. Thanks again for giving me this chance. So, let's talk about why you brought me here. I have spoken to some of your commanders, and I think my knowledge can help you. I will need some coin to cover the materials, but it will be affordable. Just let me know if you need anything.
Now would you...
Yes? Yes?
So what can
Let
I...
me take a look at your designs.
oh,
Of course.
okay.
Take all the time you need.
He's a upgrade merchant. Yeah. And I can still sell my useless stuff to him. That's nice. That's nice. Really nice. Ooh. I probably won't use this one colored rope without ability, so I might as well sell that. Oh. And all the white stuff or colorless stuff to be what is it called? Correctly speaking. I will sell that too. since it's kinda useless. What could I buy? Barracks reinforced. Yeah, for these things I don't really want to have improved hit points. That might be useful. But for now, let's just sell him stuff.
Pleasure doing business with you.
And
Come
you.
again.
Finally out of this blasted city. What a mess.
How are you settling in?
Well, I'm still trying to get used to the idea that I'll be working in an old shape of ruin from now on. Either way, I promised you my help, and here I am. Give me some material and some coin, and I promise you that I'll fabricate the finest weapons and armors you have ever seen.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
So there is a crafting
What can
system.
I do for you today?
So, you're from the Windwall Mountains. How is the situation there at the moment?
A bit of a mess since the rebellion. Reynold Hallett, House Hallett's former leader, fell in the Battle of Greykeep. And now his younger brother Wayland is running the country.
You don't sound too happy about that.
Well, word has it he's too emotional and too inexperienced, and from what I've seen, the rumors are true. He cares more about old family feuds, such as the one between House Hallett and House Wolfgar, rather than the well-being of their lands. But I guess there isn't much we can do about it.
I want to equip the Wayfarers.
I had hoped as much. What do you need?
Shields. Everything from
So
copper
he also
daggers to
keeps,
moon silver swords.
Has the blueprints for unit upgrades, I guess? Ooh, reduced recruitment cost, that's useful. Oh, it's for the elite units and the siege units. I'll certainly use that at some point. A holy blade, two-handed. Bonus damage against undeads. Huh? A horde killer. Zara's demise, Alan's demise, and the blast polearm. The glistering polearm. So anti-damage stuff and this. Unblock. Ooh. Yeah. Right now I don't really have characters to use this, so... Oh, that's really epic.
You know how to bargain, don't you?
So let's keep exploring Mullandir a bit and talk to Roan. Damn you, Roan. Also there is another trader, I might as well go to him. For talking with Roan.
Let's see.
Now look at that. The fabled Corporal. Good to finally meet you in person. I'm Flynn, second in command of the Wayfarers. I have to say, for someone who only led a puny Northander division once, you're doing quite a good job leading an army so far. Not of them saying I couldn't do better, but still. Anyway, if you come to arm our men, I strongly suggest you do so.
But you're armed already, aren't you?
Well, yes, with rusty swords and dented armors. I mean with proper equipment. If you give me the coin, I'll send out orders to my contacts in Everlight. It'll improve our strike force significantly.
I want to buy some better equipment for the Wayfarers.
Music to my ears. What did you have in mind?
So also he gives some human reinforcement for human basic soldiers. That's also a good thing. Scout, halberdier. Yeah. But nothing I especially want. So let's see what rewards I get from the refugees. A dexterity armor of the like snake. A double your bleed out time. Heavy armor of the bear plus 1 strength. That seems useful. A channeling robe. Ooh. That one seems pretty neat. But I think I'll go with this one. Just to have some mage equipment ready. So what now? Yeah, let's go to the world map, confirm, and decide in the last 10 minutes. Oh, I wanted to talk to Rowan. Damn it. Okay, let's do that, but first let's decide where we want to go next. I guess we'll go to the foot of Baragor since it's close and I don't... let's do the elves. Let's do the elves next. But first... travel. Yeah, back to Melindir. Nah. Ah, yes, I have to talk to the Goblin King, but I don't get to him from here, right? I have to go somewhere else to get to him. Or has he settled down here? Also, there is a portal I did not unlock. Damn it. I think I'll do that between episodes.
Tahar. Seems your men have made themselves comfortable.
Yeah, they have. But blazes, Tahar. I know I've said it before, but this place is incredible. It's also a very good base of operations. Should we make enemies, and I hope it doesn't come to that, we're well prepared. But I'm guessing that's not what you came here for. You want to talk, right? About what I did 8 years ago?
Actually, I just want to know if what you said in Everlight is true. Do you regret fighting in the Mage Rebellion?
The big question. I guess the answer is mostly yes and partially no. I do not regret standing up for what your father claimed to be fighting for. But what I do regret is not seeing what he really was earlier. Look, Tahar. Seeing Zane and Helena die. Thinking that the same would happen to you. It killed me. But back then, I was just too blind. I still believed your father was doing good, and that you three were misguided. You see, I joined Asamo because there was truth in his words. The masks, the pikes, all that hatred against us defilers that the purity of light is spreading now. It was all already there. The people always feared us, simply because we were different. Because we are better than they. Your father, he knew something like that would happen eventually. So he stood up and tried to stop it before it was too late. At least that's what he said. And to be honest, I still don't know if he only lost that vision or had never had it to begin with.
Did you just say because we were better?
Yes, better. How else should I say it? We cast fire from our hands, heal wounds with a mere thought, so how would you call it? I call it superior, and the ungifted know it as well as we do. But does that mean that we want to kill them? No. We're not animals, we're people, just like they are. Only that we are the lions and they are the cats. We didn't choose to be that way, but it's what nature chose for us.
I don't know, but to me it sounds like you're still trying to justify what you did in that war.
That's where you're wrong. It's not all black and white, Tahar. And you of all people should know that. I know I made mistakes. And I've spent the past 7 years making amends. What else do you think the Wayfarers are for? Why else would I have left? And look, I do not expect you to forgive me. I don't even know if I could do it if I were in your position.
I remember that back in the rebellion, ancient relics such as the Godstones were your speciality. Is there anything interesting you could tell me about them?
Interesting? That depends on what you mean by that. I mean, it goes without saying that what this rune allows us to do is beyond fascinating. Apart from that, I could only tell you the things you already know. How both the Hibernians and Shapers worshipped them and harnessed their magic. But that's about it.
I'll be off.
Yeah. Let's also go into the Nexus one time, not to I hope I won't start the main quest somewhat, so yeah. I hope that won't happen. That would be bad, really bad. Okay. There she is. Here would be the main quest, and there is a side quest. So let's talk to Yuria next. Wonder when I unlock the next hero I can use.
Corporal? Need anything?
Tell me a bit about your time on the road. What was it like?
Is that a command, Corporal?
Please?
Alright, but I'm afraid there isn't so much to tell. Have you ever been on the road by yourself?
No.
Well, then you probably don't know how wearisome it can get. Sleeping under the stars sounds romantic at first, until you realize that most of the time it's sleeping in the mud, in drizzle. Most of the time, your stomach and your purse are empty, and your feet are full of blisters. And, of course, there's the constant danger. Especially if you're traveling on your own.
Huh. And how did you make a living?
That was the easiest part. I healed people.
With light magic?
Yes and no. It was my magic that mended the wounds, but since mages are often met with suspicion, how shall I say, got a little creative. Frankly put, whenever I treated someone, I gave them a magical potion to drink, which was just water mixed with some harmless herb to give it color. The rest was laying on hands to help the potion's effect, which was pure light magic and how I did the actual healing.
And that worked?
Better than you'd think. People were fighting over my panacea as if I was Ellen incarnate, while cursing the evil defilers who had caused this war. Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you ever have a companion?
Some, yeah, but most of it was just temporary. Though there was one I traveled with for longer. Quentin.
How did you meet?
Coincidence. A small town between Finn and Mir and Lar. We played dice together and he cheated. When I called him out on it, he tried to turn tail. But one of the other guests stopped him for me. They wanted to go give him a beating, but I told them to stop. He gave me back my money and we started talking. And, believe it or not, we found that we got along quite well.
So you started traveling together? With a thief?
I wouldn't call him that. He was just young and careless. We ended up traveling for almost a year.
What was his story? Where was he headed?
Into the blue, same as me. He had quite an interesting task, but I wouldn't feel comfortable sharing it with you, to be honest. He wouldn't want that.
Huh. So how did you split up? What happened?
Nothing dramatic. We came by a village and decided to rest there for a while. The roads had become quite dangerous due to the mage wars, and we didn't want to go out unprepared. I did some healing for the villagers, and he helped out the local smith. He liked it, and the smith wanted him as an apprentice, so he stayed. I was surprised and a bit hurt at first, but then I realized it was probably for the better. I still think of him sometimes, though.
Do you miss it sometimes? The vagabond life?
Well, we're still vagabonds somehow, aren't we? But I know what you mean. And yeah, I sometimes do. The wind on my skin, the vastness of the wildlands, and the fact that all you have to think about is the mile ahead of you. It's another world. There was this one night I'll never forget. I had made a camp at a clearing, set up campfire, and I was leaning against a tree, slowly drifting toward sleep. Then, all of a sudden, it started to rain. Not just the usual drizzle, it was bucketing down, drowning everything. The earth, the noise, the plants around me. My first impulse was to jump up, to find shelter, get my things into the dry. But I didn't. Instead, I saw. I don't know how else to put it. All of a sudden, there was this deep sense of peace. As if all my life I had been chasing something without knowing it myself. And in that moment had found it. So I just watched. I sat there and I watched. That feeling lasted until the sun came up. And then I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was gone.
And what do you make of it now?
Truth be told, I don't know. But it changed something. Even though I cannot say what it is.
This might sound odd, but why did you join me? It was me the Harbinger wanted.
Why are you asking? If you want me to leave, you can just say it. No hard feelings.
No, I just want to understand. You've been putting yourself in a lot of danger for our cause.
I guess so. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I don't think there's a particular reason. As you pointed out in the prison, I'm a fugitive as much as you are, and my best chance of survival was sticking with you.
Okay. So, to end this conversation, I just have to go away. Do I? Yeah, I do. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll talk to Insgrim in the next episode. So, yeah. Have a nice day. Bye.